All right, yo, what it do? It's your boy i-Dee, Soundwave Surfer. You can find me on IG, IDEE602. Check out my episode of Define on Poetry.Hype. What up? It's your boy i-Dee, and this is my poem called Work Husband. I'm the antagonist of the love triangle. I play the sly, snide, nice guy angle. My behavior is hater shit. I'll camp outside their relationship till one of them decides to abandon shit. I could be her personal trainer. Her best friend's older brother's the security guard at her favorite bar. But if he's real unlucky, I'm the work husband. Because out of all types of haters, this guy's the worst of them. Don't think I exist? Please, bruh. 40 hours a week, I see her more than he does. So the intro of this poem is basically describing a person who stays outside of the relationship and what kind of forms that they may take. It's not always a work husband. Sometimes it's a personal trainer. Sometimes it's a close friend of the family. It's a lot of different things. So I'm just kind of zoning in on who this person is and what this person does, you know. Cool. Now I gotta think like a battle rapper and get back into the rapping shit. That's crazy. 40 hours a week, I see her more than he does. Now, we keep it discreet. We go out for lunch like 3 times a week. We be going Dutch, but they feel like dates to me. We got this innocent flirtation, you know, nothing crazy, nothing how to put a relationship in danger, but a body language conversation be saying a little something flagrant. Now, she talks good about her dude, but other times she be complaining. And I say, oh, that's a shame. You know, try to pretend to be engaged with what she's saying, but all I could really think about is how she's banging and how I could work my angle. Talking about you don't pay her enough attention. So I compliment her new hairstyle, hoping that he didn't. I check in on her from time to time, hoping that he isn't. I will say anything appealing. So now basically we're getting into this space where you got this guy kind of swimming in the gray areas between a relationship and what that's like, you know, because there's no real crime of going to lunch with a coworker. There's no real crime being happened, but like there's always going to be people who kind of exploit that little gray area. So this is just me kind of describing like what these guys do sometimes, you know what I mean? So let's see. She talks good about her dude, but other times she be complaining. And I say, oh, that's a shame. You know, try to pretend to be engaged with what she's saying, but all I could really think about is how she's banging and how I could work my angle. Talking about he don't pay her enough attention. So I compliment a new hairstyle, hoping that he didn't. I check in on her from time to time, hoping that he isn't. I'll say anything appealing. He ain't post you in that picture? Girl, I will post you all the time. If you were my girl, you could go through my phone whenever you like. I'm nothing like him. I love washing dishes. I never pee on the rim. We can go on trips, vacations, ignore Bay to play 2K. I don't even have a PlayStation. You see how there's no accountability required for any of the bullshit I'm saying? Well, okay then. This is a part of the poem where I'm trying to describe how full of shit people can be. Like, if the words that I'm saying, there's really no way to prove that this is real or prove that this is a factual thing, then I could just say whatever I want. I'll treat you way better. You can go through I let my girls go through my phone all the time. Or just, you could say anything that you could say anything if there's no substantial way to prove any of these things. You know what I mean? And it's just another way that I want people to interpret some of the game that some of these folks be running on people, you know? Ignore Bay to play 2K? I don't even have a PlayStation. You see how there's no accountability required for any of the bullshit I'm saying? Well, okay then. Now, she's a good girl. I don't think she'll let me move on her, but I bet you she thought about it before. Because sometimes what's desired is what's yet to be explored. The grass is greener on the other side, and that's the side I'm on. And at the right angle, in the right light, oh my God, I could create the most alluring of facades. Because time won't let him hide his imperfections like I can mine. She already knows who that man truly is. His strengths, his characters, his values, and his past mistakes and foolishness. You know, human shit. But you know how humans get. We fixate on the negative like that's all that could exist. And dude's probably a decent cat. But I ain't about to tell her that. He probably just grown a little too lax in his position, not as eager to please her. Meaning whatever he was doing to get her, he ain't been doing to keep her. But that's none of my business. She is not my lover. You might as well call her Billie Jean. I'm just trying to sample the goods like a J Dilla beat. So in this segment, I'm just trying to describe how when you're with somebody and you're in it and you locked into a real relationship, you're gonna find their flaws. You're gonna find you're gonna learn and grow with the person, and you're gonna see somebody's whole self. And the people who are outside of your relationship and all these other people who might be trying to get with you or, you know, anything like that, they can show a limited version of themselves that's a lot easier to hide their flaws and their faults. So the idea is to accept the person with the flaws that they have, as opposed to someone who is still hiding theirs and you don't know that's what's really there. Basically, all that glitters isn't gold, you know? And that's really the purpose of this entire piece, you know? I'm just trying to sample the goods like a J Dilla beat. And I know she can grow both fed up and develop an appetite to grab a bite of forbidden fruit that she forgot to ask if ripe, to take it from her man. Will make me feel so masculine inside, but to have her all the time? Maybe, maybe not. I'll wait till after to decide. Work husband. So at the end, I'm pretty much, you know, just trying to bring the point back home that these folks outside is not even really serious like that. They might try to break up your whole relationship just for a sample, just to try something. You know what I mean? As opposed to staying with somebody who's already locked in with you, who already knows your flaws the way that you know theirs, and staying with them. And sometimes the grass is only greener on the other side till you get up close. And the whole piece is really to villainize this character. A lot of people think that I've made this character like this is me. No, this is a character that I made to champion relationships. You know, like I'm definitely not championing being a piece of shit. You feel me? So that is my piece, and thank you for the time and let me do it.